It's 2024, and communicating is now done on all of our little glowing rectangles. Wi Fi and a cell phone are a narcissist's brand new best friends. This video will go over some of the top apps that are used by narcs, what they're used for, and some other apps, other things I think might be important to know, and what you might find on their phone that could be very alarming to you. So we first really, I think, have to start with all of the dating apps that are available today, from Ashley Madison to Zeusk. Seeing any of the dating apps on their phone when you have decided to be in an exclusive relationship can be very concerning. Of course, most narcissists are going to hit you with the, oh, well, I don't delete anything. It's just there. I don't use it anymore. I haven't used it for a while. And in all honesty, you'll have to have that conversation and decide what you want to do if it just so happens that you have to cross that bridge. But I think it would behoove anybody to do a solid Google search and just see a list of the dating apps. It's something to be aware of. There are some sites, like the aforementioned Ashley Madison site, that actually promote promiscuity and cheating. I believe their tagline is something to the effect of, "Life is short, have an affair," something like that. So maybe even go a little further, get yourself some more knowledge. As I was gathering some information for this video, I grabbed a few random dating apps and I downloaded them. Some of them are now offering this bullshit. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but where you can choose to just meet friends, or when you're there to not meet anybody in person, you're just gonna linger around and loaf around the website. Bumble was one of them where you could choose to either meet people or see potential matches for romantic, or if you were just looking for friends. And I'm sure that other sites have gone this way as well with offering this, oh, just friends kind of bullshit. And I'm sure you'll be told by a narcissist, oh, well, that was what I was doing on the dating app. I was just looking for friends. Yeah, none of us are in third grade anymore. I don't care how young or old we all are here. We're not in third grade. We're adults. We don't need to go looking for friends. If you really are going to go looking for friends, get off your phone and you can make friends. Hey, while you're out doing this hobby, you could even take your partner with you and meet nice platonic friends. And then, be on the up and up. When you're sitting up on Bumble or whatever the hell all these sites are in the middle of the night, you are not looking for friendship. And the narcissist knows it when that's the shady shit that they're doing. Dating apps are dangerous, but another group of apps that needs to be taken into consideration, and all narcs are using them, are all of these different messaging apps. These 62 apps that all do the exact same thing. And again, something else that I suggest, just Google search and look at the laundry list of these things. Again, even if to just be aware that this is the kind of shit that's going on out there. There are more concerning apps than others, so I kind of just want to highlight a few, again, just in the interest of knowledge and education. Firstly, I have to mention apps like Telegram, Snapchat, and WhatsApp. These are 3 apps, and most narcs have at least one of them. I'm not saying everybody who has them is a narcissist, so cool out, but these are really valuable apps for someone narcissistic because all 3 of these apps have a setting where your messages can vanish and there will be no proof that you had a conversation, that you called this person, sent videos, photos, everything disappears in time. Telegram, Snapchat, and WhatsApp. Very, very dangerous. People can be getting into all kinds of trouble and you'll never know. Similarly, some of these apps will also be aware if somebody takes a screenshot. So if you just so happen to get a hold of a person's cell phone and you want to screenshot something to maybe send it to yourself, the narc will get notified that you're taking screenshots. The other person they're chatting will get notified too that they're sending screenshots. Just use your own phone and take photos on your camera of their phone, just saying. But they will know when you're trying to screenshot, when you're trying to do anything. These apps are right up the alley for narcissists who need to carry on so many different conversations. And it's also a great place for them to store all of their different supply sources. Furthermore, there are about 1 million apps that people are using for chatting that have names that are just fairly inoffensive. Apps like Line or Kick or Wire that just don't really sound, again, threatening or like someone's messaging, and it seems unassuming, and a whole lot of shadiness might be going on the other side of those apps. Another huge thing I want to stress that I don't think is talked about nearly enough, and I'm not sure why, but do you know anybody who's a gamer? Is the narc maybe a gamer? Have you ever heard of Discord or Xbox messages or PlayStation messages? All of that can exist as well. A lot of people actually meet and actually hook up and get together by playing online games. They begin chatting and messaging. Discord is an app generally where a group of folks all meet up and they all have a mic and they play online games. It's so that they can all talk to each other. If you're playing games that require team effort, I do gaming, I have Discord. However, if a narc meets somebody that they like, they will tell you, oh, I'm going to go and play my game. Well, they are, but they're also meeting whoever, whenever, wherever, chatting with them. And now they have this app that's for gaming and for gamers and all this other stuff only, but you don't realize what's happening there. And Discord specifically can run deep because it's so much more than that. Yeah, you can chat using a microphone, you can text, you can send messages, there are games that can be played. People start all kinds of different servers where you can meet even more people. And again, I just don't see this talked about very much as an app that could be potentially harmful if you're dealing with somebody narcissistic. And so I just want to talk about it. We, of course, could not make it through this video without talking about the classics. Instagram, Facebook, and the like, which now Facebook apparently has Facebook dating, and I don't go on any of that stuff, so maybe that's been around for a hot minute, but yeah, there's Facebook dating now. All these apps now have places for messaging, sending photos, video calling, all this kind of stuff. So you might see Instagram and go, oh, well, this is inoffensive. It's an app, they take pictures, they post pictures, but yeah, there's all kinds of messaging and other things that you can do to communicate with other people. So whoever's hearting all their photos and, oh, you're so pretty, you're so handsome, you're so whatever, respectively, yeah, that person could also be having a full-blown conversation with the narc. Again, this can really get wild. I spent some time in the App Store kind of floating around and typing in certain things to see what would come up. There is an app called Message in a Bottle, where you can just type out little messages and try to make pen pals with people. It's animated, it's cute, it gives you a little piece of like old looking parchment paper and you put the little message in a bottle and you throw it out into the ocean. I swear, a narcissist could probably find supply and start bullshit on a pen pal seeking app like that most people have never even heard of before. I'm convinced at this point a narc could probably go on like the Indeed job search and figure out how to cheat and start some bullshit. Something else important to know about as I go over some of these apps are also all of the stealth apps that are involved, because not only do these narcs want to commit their shady bullshit, they want to hide it as much as possible. Well, not all apps are necessarily very good at that. Yeah, Snapchat can delete all of your stuff, but Snapchat looks pretty fucking sus, and so do other apps as well. So then there are the apps that hide the app. There are applications that you can get where you can clone other apps. There's an app called Burner that will give you another phone number, another phone number that you can create a new profile with and message off of. There's an app called Calculator Pro Plus. It's a private messaging app that looks like a calculator. There are app locks on your social media where if someone goes to click on an app on your phone, a lock comes up and goes, nope, you can't get in here. People can lock their photo albums, hide photos. Again, there's all kinds of apps they can download to clone other things, to clone their cell phone, to do whatever they really want to do while they're up to all of their shadiness. And there are those among the narcs who do more of this than others. Some narcs are more focused on security and hiding things, and there are some that are just more blatant and they don't really care. I am certainly not suggesting that we go and we pick up somebody else's devices and start to go through them. I don't think that's very beneficial. I know because I've done it. I've gotten an eye full of stuff that we don't want an eye full of, and it doesn't really do anything. It solidifies what you already know, and that's what I want to talk about next. I think it's really important to stay up to date on all the tech stuff, or as up to date as possible. Again, not really invading privacy. What I will say, though, is if you're in a committed relationship and you're curious about what they have going on, that's already something to think about. Why do you feel the need to look? What have they done? Or Are you maybe not healed from somebody else that hurt you and you can't give this person a clean slate? Like, does it have something to do with you? Maybe you're not healed from something. Is this person shady and you know that they're shady and that's what's prompting you to look? We really need to focus more on why we're tempted to kind of go through it. But again, I don't think that this is bad information to have. So, in conclusion, dating apps, social media, random crazy messages and bottles. I'm telling you, survivor, be careful out there. Most importantly, what app did I miss? If I missed something huge and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe you didn't talk about this, share it with me down in the comments. And subscribe for more videos to help support my channel. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, survivor, and take care of yourself.